Yo, what's good guys? And today's video is going to be different. New month, new beginnings. And I'm going to start diversifying my content now. And I think I have enough knowledge to help out others the way it's helped out me. So pretty much the content I'm going to be dropping is going to be more tailored to producers. But because it's such a universal it's a universal field that I'm going to be diving deep into. Anyone can use this knowledge and apply it to get maximum results. So firstly, I'm going to be talking about flow and how you want to be from a place of flow whenever you need to do something that requires a lot of energy from the mind, right? So pretty much we have flow of creative energy in the body, and as producers we are very much creative. We are very much the wizard behind the scenes that, you know, puts out music there for artists to write over. No rapper is rapping over acapellas, so we are very much in the back end, but we are also in the front end also in terms of where music goes universally. And we need to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibrations. And you know, if you're a producer, you already know a bit about frequencies because we do a lot of EQing, you know, to get the sounds sounding crisp. So you pretty much know about frequencies. But these frequencies are also within ourselves. And you know, there's a famous quote out there, as above, so below, and everything is within. So we ourselves want to be on the right frequency. We want to be in the frequency of flow. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you could be in the frequency of flow by understanding your body, okay? So, I used to make 10 beats a day. I don't do this anymore, but I know a lot of producers that do this. And 10 beats a day is good, right? But the thing about 10 beats a day is it's very straining. And if you're trying to keep this up, you want to be doing this from a place of power and not force. And the difference between power is when you do something in a position of power, it's effortless. But when you do something in a position of force, or you're using force to do this, it's much harder. There becomes resistance, you know. Everybody knows what resistance is. Resistance is waking up, feeling like you don't want to do this, but you've got to do this. Once you feel that, you're pretty much saying you're a slave to this commitment that you're trying to do. You want to make sure you can do this effortlessly. So let's go. So when we talk about the flow of creative energy in the body, we can talk about the emotion. Okay? And what is emotion? Emotion is energy in motion. Okay? Words connect. If you break down a lot of words, you can actually see the meaning, and it gives you better awareness of what you're trying to do. That's why I love words, because if you break down words, it gives you better perspective, you know. So, you know, it's all about mindfulness. You need to be very mindful of everything. And this is how you level up. So, emotion equals energy in motion. So, when you're making multiple beats and you're trying to crank out a lot of beats, so you're trying to crank out a lot of work in the space of time, right? You want to be from a place of bliss. You want to be happy. So you want to be at this consciousness level. You want to be bliss, happy, joy. Okay? And you want this to be effortlessly, yeah? You want this to be effortlessly done. And if you're somewhere within this wave frequency of anxious, scared. Okay? You're doing this because you're trying to make ends meet, or you're doing this because you've got bills to pay. You're doing this because you have to do it. This is from a place of scarcity, right? And there's nothing wrong with doing this because you're still going to have the same output, but it's going to have adverse effects on you. We don't want adverse effects on ourselves and our bodies. We want to be able to do this with ease, like I said. So the thing about this is your body is vibrating at a lower frequency. So it's like this, slow. And you want your body to be vibrating at a higher frequency, because the lower your frequency, the more your body is like matter. And what does it feel like to have your body in a state of matter? It could be just like you wake up, you feel tired, just to do an errand, your body's in pain, you're just not in coherence with your mind and your body. And when you're in a place of flow, you wake up with that burst of energy. You can't wait to go on the computer, you can't wait to do your errands, or do your chores, or do whatever you need to that needs to be done in that space of time. Okay? So here, in the middle. This is all based on chakras. I'm not going to be going deep into chakras in this video, but this is pretty much based on your 7 chakras. This one is about something a bit deeper than chakras, but I'm not going to go into it too deep anyway. But this is from a place of something else called competition. You can be doing something because of competition. You could be doing this because of pride. Okay? And again, there's nothing wrong with this, but we want to be doing this from the higher levels of consciousness. You could be doing this because so-and-so made 10K a month, you're trying to make 15K a month, or you could be doing this from a place of pride because you want to go on the internet and tell everyone I make 10 beats a day, and that's cool, do what you want. But in this video I'm showing you how to level up, right, and do things from a place of flow. Okay, so I want you to think about the first time you made the beat, right? It was difficult, you was putting the snares in the wrong place, the kicks were out of place, all sorts, and yeah, it was hard, and you had to learn how to make beats. Maybe you got to your 2nd or 3rd beat and then you started to get into the rhythm of it. It's the same way that when you first learned how to ride a bike, you fell down a couple of times and then afterwards it became easy. Same with driving a car. You had to look outside the mirror at the same time, you had to stay at the wheel, you had to have the hand on the clutch, you had to decelerate. You're doing multiple things at once and your brain needs to be in sync, and over time your brain becomes in sync with everything it needs to do, that it doesn't become conscious, it becomes unconscious. And this comes with practice, this comes with time invested to master your craft. And let's say, for example, you're a producer and you're trying to crank out 10 beats a day and it's very much hard. If you've invested 10,000 hours into your craft and mastery, this can become easy. So you can make 5 beats in 2 hours. I could do that with sample loops or without loops. I could do it from scratch, it's not a thing, I'm Gucci. But if you spend time doing this, if you spend time doing this, it's easy. So you really want to be spending and putting time into your craft. And in your consciousness, you may have to feel some of this. You may have to feel some of your lower states of consciousness before you can feel this. It's just a part of the journey. But if you spend time and put time into your craft, I'm telling you, it's going to be effortless, So that's another way that you can get maximum output. So I use an application called Toggl, which is a time management app, and it's great for me because I get to see how much time am I spending on making beats, how much time am I spending finding new artists, how much time am I spending on my beat store, how much time am I spending on my content. So I'm able to track how much time I spend on things, and usually I can spend 12 hours in 3 days on beats, and that can be my beats for placements, or this can be my beats for my YouTube or my beat stores, and that would be the amount of time I can spend just for the week, and it's done, you know, and that can be beats for the next 2 weeks or whatever. So I get to spend more time on other aspects of my business. So yeah, you should use applications like Toggl to also help you track the amount of time you're spending on things. Most of the time, the things that take up most of my time are things that I'm not in a place of flow with. So I already said beats is my flow because this is my forte. Something like video editing may take me double the amount of time because I don't have the technicalities that I do when it comes to producing for video content. So it takes me much longer, and there's a lot of resistance. You know, there's a lot of resistance. I want to get a video editor eventually because I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I do like to see the process because I'm very much creative, but I don't have the same feeling that I have when I make beats. Because when I make beats, I'm happy. When I make a video and I have to edit it, I'm not happy. I'm doing it from a place of resistance because I have to do it. You get me? So this is the difference of consciousness. That's why it takes me much longer to render out a video. But over time, I've got better. So next, I'm going to be talking about coherent waves. Coherent waves and incoherent waves. So pretty much coherent waves look something like this. It's symmetrical, right? The pulse is rhythmic. Incoherent waves is like this. It's a bit up, it's a bit down, you know. We want our body to be in a flow of this, coherent. When everything is coherent, everything becomes easy. If you're incoherent, things become difficult because you can't stay focused. You can't stay focused, you can't stay in the zone. Have you ever produced before and you just cranked out 3 beats and you're just like, wow, I'm in the zone. This shit is easy. This shit is coming to me effortlessly. Have you ever been in that situation? Get me. This is incoherent. Everything's hard. I got creative beat block. So the last point I want to jump onto, so the last point I want to talk about is the difference in waves. So alpha waves is waves that are just in sync and it's relaxed. It's a relaxed feeling you have of focus. Relaxed feeling of focus. This is the way to unlock your creative energy, okay? So you want to be very creative. You won't be able to visualize what you want to do when you make the beat. Sometimes like I can hear a sample, right? And in my head, I'm like, I know what I want to do once I get the sample. And then you go into your DAW and you just kill it. That's the feeling of being in alpha waves, okay? We also have beta waves. Okay? Beta waves. And the waves can be something like this, which can be incoherent, right? But this can be good, this can be bad. This can be pretty much associated with stress, anxiety and fear, like I said before. But this can be good for short-term memory and routine jobs. So this could be just for, oh, I need to quickly go to Tesco's and buy this and that. You use beta waves for that. And we don't want to use beta waves when we're in the creative zone. We want to use alpha. And ways we can, be conscious of this, it's just taking some time to just chill and breathe. And I'm not saying you have to meditate, but you just need to be mindful, Sometimes we're working and we're working at like 100 miles per hour. Just take some time, chill, and say, bruv, everything's gonna be alright. I just need to be conscious of what I'm doing. Okay? So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And if you want to see more content like this where I dive deeper into how you can manipulate yourself to do better, then let me know. And yeah, peace, bless.